about your senses.
Alright, so hello Riven mains and Yasuo mains alike. I am the Nightwing Way of Life Esports coming at you guys with another League of Legends video. So today, Riot changes up the LEC playoff format ahead of the 2020 spring split. Now, to be fair, I would actually explain it to you guys myself, but there's a video for that and we'll just watch it and then Dracos will explain it to you. That's pretty much the best way that I can do it because I don't want to explain something and then, you know, I'm wrong with that because I don't like being wrong. And I want to make sure you guys get the accurate description of what a new playoff format is going to actually, look like. So, let's go over the new 2020 hashtag LEC format explained.
Hello LEC family and welcome to 2020. With New Year comes a couple of changes, but don't worry, as always, we've got you covered. During the regular season, our 10 teams will face off against one another in a double round robin, best of one format, with the top 6 teams moving on to the playoffs. Championship points are awarded differently in each split. For more information on championship points, read our article on eu.lolesports.com. In playoffs, each match will be played in a best of 5. In week 1, on the winner's bracket side, the best team from the regular season, Team 1, will get a choice of taking on either Team 3 or Team 4, with the remaining duking it out against Team 2. In the loser's bracket, Team 5 will take on Team 6. In week 2, Match 4 will pit the lowest of the seeds to lose from Match 1 and 2, and will play against the winner of Match 3. The winner of Match 4 will play the highest seed that lost from the winner's bracket. And finally, in Match 5, the winner of Match 1 will play the winner of Match 2. In Week 3, during our roadshow, the winner of Match 6 will square off against the loser of Match 5, with the winner advancing to play for all the marbles against the winner of Match 5. Thanks for watching, and see you soon.
Alright, so basically, these guys are going to be getting their own losers bracket as well. We're going to see North America, obviously, go through that change as well. So, a lot of people have always wanted losers brackets for, Worlds, but maybe they're trying to get it on a, smaller scale first before they try it for Worlds. I don't know if they're ever going to do it for Worlds, but, if the fan reception is good enough for the smaller regions to try out a loser's bracket, maybe in LCS and LEC, to kind of get them to test the waters with it first, see if the fans kind of react to it very good, then I could easily see them, doing it for Worlds eventually. Right now, they're not going to do it. As I said before, they like the Worlds format. I don't like the Worlds format. I'll be very open and honest with you guys about it. I think there can be a lot of things changed about it, but if they're ever going to, improve on it, they're going to have to see if the minor regions can handle it. Maybe they try to implement this stuff for the LCK, or maybe they try to implement this stuff for the LPL. I don't even see how the LPL could ever implement a loser's bracket. They have literally almost they have 16 teams in their league. No LPL can ever get a loser's bracket, but LCK, LCS, and LEC, it's time to try and see if different formats work. Now, I'm pretty sure Korea is really set in their ways about their format, so let's just try it and see if it works for the LEC and LCS, if losers brackets really are League of Legends things, because people always try to compare us to traditional sports, and let's be honest here, we're not a traditional sport. We're not bashing our heads against somebody else, and we're not, shooting threes consistently, which could actually hurt our shoulder, but video games do have their fair share of damage to you, but it's not as bad as traditional sports. Like, no one's ever gonna go up to you and be like, yeah, man, playing League of Legends, that could really hurt you. Hey, but you know what is not gonna hurt you? Playing football. No one's ever gonna say that, because that person is clinically retarded if they say that. Also today, really quick news. As you guys know, on my main YouTube channel, I have sponsors, and I am sponsored by pretty good people, actually, And I actually landed another sponsor just a few weeks ago, actually, where that person even sent me a jersey, and I was like, oh my god, So I always get really happy when, businesses can land sponsorships, and, I can't wait till this channel is able to land, sponsorships and stuff like that. But, sponsors, that's a whole nother can of worms, because I could tell you some stories about some sponsors, I can tell you some good things, and that's like me just basically airing out dirty laundry. But, today, Bud Light becomes LCS's official beer ahead of the 2020 spring split. Bud Light is the popular beer brand in North America. I'm not sure if it's number one, so for you guys who live in like Australia, places in EU like the UK, or if you guys live in like Puerto Rico, I don't know what beer you guys have out there, but us North Americans, we drink Bud Light. Well, North Americans, except for me, because I don't drink, but LCS put it on their Twitter, and today, Bud Light is also going to be having, How I LCS, they're going to have viewing parties, things like Ace Moments, all on their Twitch channel as well. They're going to have after hours post shows, they're going to have a lot of stuff, obviously, as well, and obviously to get beers at, LCS events like the LCS, when me and JTH and a couple of friends are going to go to the LCS very, very soon, when I can just get a freaking day off at work, we are going to be able to get beer. Now, I'm not going to drink, but, it's the option to do it. But you also have to be, legal age to get the beer. I think the drinking age for America is 21, actually. But do people really follow that rule? I know you guys don't. But, that's what they have to do since they are a business and they, don't want young people drinking alcohol. And let's be honest here, most people really do break that rule, though. They've probably broken that rule when they're like 16. But for them, they actually have to, always make sure you are a legal age. You're probably going to have to present your ID to even get beer. So, what a good thing. Riot landed a big sponsor with these guys. And a lot of people have always talked about, why can't Riot land big sponsors? I don't know. Maybe they don't go out and venture and get them. I mean, we never really know. It's just like, why don't Coca-Cola sponsor them? I mean, maybe they don't like League. Maybe they don't like esports. I mean, to be fair, there are like esports teams who are sponsored by Mountain Dew, but not for Kickstarts. They're sponsored for Game Fuels. Game Fuels taste like dog shit. If you drink a Game Fuel, I don't know what you like in your life. You probably some weird freaking weirdo who probably goes outside, licks the ground, then goes and smokes crack, and then puts it up a hooker's butthole. Like, if you drink a Game Fuel, that's like probably the person that you are, because Game Fuels taste like dog shit. Good lord, Game Fuels are horrible. That's like actually drinking crack. And not good crack, the one that actually makes you go nuts. It's like crack to the point where you're like, man, should I ever be, excited for drinking this? Take my word for it. Those things taste like crap. But today, behind Team Liquid's Broxah situation, the unending annoyance of visa issues. So, okay, if you guys remember, I posted about this news a while ago. And basically, Broxah is having a really hard time getting into the LCS, as the American authorities are basically, not exactly ready to greenlit his, visa. And let's read about the article, because it got updated today. Or I think a day ago or whatever. Yeah, it was a day ago. Broxah, signed by defending LCS champions Team Liquid, has not yet received the green light to play from the American authorities. His coach, Pobeltor, will take over his position while the world finalist waits the appropriate visa issues to clear up. The rumor had been going around since the first days of the year. Former Fnatic player Broxah announced that Team Liquid, to replace Xmithy, is currently without a visa to compete in the League of Legends Championship Series in Los Angeles, California. The information, confirmed by ESPN on Thursday, also indicates that the Academy team's jungler Schernfire is currently being held in Australia for some similar issues. As soon as Spring Split opens on January 25th, the new head coach Pobeltor, the team's mid laner for the 2018 year, will take over as interim jungler. What the heck is that word? The imbroglio over Broxah's regular station. Good lord, these words are horrible. Let's just say basically he can't get in America, because I'm not reading all that. Them words are gonna make me cry. I'm sorry, guys. I can't pronounce that shit right now. I just got off work and I'm not ready to pronounce your scientific words you could literally not use right now. All right. So, we've actually heard about this before. There were some teams who couldn't get their players in on time because of visa issues. Now, I'm not really too sure how visa issues work, but we have confirmation today. Pobeltor will play jungle, until Broxah can get in. Now, this is the issue with visas, is that they don't really have a time period in which, you know, they have to let him in. And that's the bad part. Imagine signing this person for a lot of money and he can't even play for maybe like 4 weeks out of the split. And there's only 9 weeks in the split. Or, yeah, there's 9 weeks in the split. There's 18 games. Like, ooh, this is crazy. This is super crazy. Ugh. I do not feel good about TL's spot right now as number 1. Because this is the issue, is that we don't know when they're getting him. And, you know, mostly for power rankings, by the end of the split, more or less so, I think by the week 4, they're going to have him. So hopefully they have him, because that is crazy. Imagine you're a business owner, you're ready to work with this new guy, but he can't come over. You're just like, what? Like, it's so freaking stupid, man. But I really hope that, you know, he gets to play. He gets to play. And who was trolling on TL's Twitter today?
Recently, you made your transition from being a pro player for FlyQuest, but now you're
a jungler,
I believe, for Team Liquid.
I felt like I could do a good job being a jungler, just the way how I analytically think about the game.
You and your girlfriend
jungle
together, and she's also a personal
jungler.
What's your ultimate goal?
Be a strong
jungler.
I like it, simple and to the point.
Holy crap. Pobeltor is going to play jungle for Broxah as he, you know, is suffering visa issues. I feel bad for Broxah because I really want to go to the LCS and see the man. Like, I think he's a great person. I think he's a great dude from what I saw, you know, on, you know, when he had his interviews and shit. I really, really want to meet this guy. Like, I love meeting the import players that we get because I don't really get to see these players for a very long time. And then, like, you're only constantly watching them through a screen. And then when you get to see them, it's just like, nobody understands the feeling you will ever get, or that I will ever get, constantly when I'm able to meet these guys. Just the one time I'm able to meet these guys is incredible. That's why I wanted to go to the LCS and also to see Team Liquid plays, because I wanted to meet Broxah and talk to him and some shit like that, because I've actually talked to the players too when I was able to go, and people were like, you're fake, you call them trash while you were in their face on your social media taking pictures with them. Okay, so unless you don't have the IQ of some stupid idiot, or unless your IQ is like, you know, like 0 or some shit, judging a person's play and judging them as a person in their real life is 2 different things. So if I take a picture with somebody, I obviously don't hate them. I have to judge their play as some sort of analyst and a person that has a YouTube channel over them as a person. I've met Doublet from real life. I've talked to him. Do I have to criticize him in his League of Legends play? Yeah, that's 2 different things. That's like, you know, you working with your friends at work, and then they tell you your work ethic is trash, but then outside of work, you guys are buddies. That's exactly what it is. I'm not like being fake. I'm not smiling in their face, taking pictures with them, and I secretly hate these people. Like, are you nuts? Me judging them by their gameplay is completely different from me judging them as people. It's 2 different things. You can't mesh them together. I mean, unless you're some horrible human being, which I am not. I'm just a good-looking black dude. But, you know, that's it. That's all the news. See you guys later. Like, comment, subscribe, most of all, enjoy. I'm going to be firing content at you guys because there's a lot of teams I still got to talk about. My power rankings will be out Thursday or Friday. Thursday or Friday, the power rankings will be out. They will 100% be out, I promise. See you guys later. Bye. Have a good day. And I'll see you guys in my next video. Oh, what is it? I'm the Nightwing. And what's the slogan for ending the videos? I'm the Nightwing, and Way of Life Esports is signing out.
Hi there, guys. Be sure to like and subscribe to the channel for more stuff.
Yeah, thank you.